Save mankind. Ramadan in Gaza starts with hunger deteriorating. Palestinians started fasting for Ramadan on Monday as the Muslim-blessed month showed up with truce talks at a stop, hunger deteriorating across the Gaza Strip, and no apparent resolution to the 5-month-old Israel conflict in Gaza. This long stretch of Ramadan is not quite the same as every single past Ramadan, said Ramallah inhabitant Bilal Abed Rabo. There was practically nothing to celebrate following 5 months of war that has killed more than 30,000 Palestinians and left a lot of Gaza in ruins. Families would conventionally break the day-to-day quick with occasion feasts, yet even where food is accessible, there is little past canned merchandise, and the costs are excessively high for some. In the week-after-week bureau meeting, Palestinian top state leader Mohammed Shatea said, "The long stretch of Ramadan comes this year, while our kin in the Gaza Strip are starving and draining because of the slaughter wrongdoings that proceed unabated. We anticipate the mediation of the worldwide courtroom to shut down these awful wrongdoings, and we request that God make the times of the sacred month days in which these violations stop. The bloodstream quits dying and is appropriate for saving the eager and wiped out from the peril that kills them." A few Palestinians accept that there will be a heightening against the Israelis during the period of Ramadan. "I accept that suffering activities will increment and opposition will increment, particularly concerning the issue of Al-Aqsa and forestalling admirers, particularly youngsters, from entering and arriving at Al-Aqsa Mosque for petition," said Ramallah occupant Jamal al-Siyuri. Qatar, Egypt, and the U.S. had expected to handle a truce in front of the ordinarily happy month of daybreak to nightfall fasting that would incorporate the arrival of many Israeli prisoners and Palestinian detainees, and the passage of a lot of philanthropic guides. However, the discussions slowed down a week ago. Hamas is requesting to ensure that any such arrangement will prompt a finish to the conflict. At the same time, Israeli top state leader Benjamin Netanyahu has promised to proceed with the hostile until all-out triumph against the aggressor bunch and the arrival of the relative multitude of residual prisoners. The conflict has cruised all over 80% of Gaza's populace of 2.3 million individuals from their homes and driven many thousands to the edge of starvation. Well-being authorities say somewhere around 20 individuals, for the most part youngsters, have passed on from ailing health and drying out in northern Gaza. Israeli powers have generally closed the north since October, and help bunches say Israeli limitations, progressing threats, and the breakdown of the rule of law have made it almost difficult to convey frantically required food in a large part of the domain securely. Gaza's Well-Being Service said Monday that somewhere around 31,112 Palestinians have been killed since the conflict started, including 67 bodies brought to medical clinics in the past 24 hours.